13 Dark Secrets Women Crave from Men But Will Never Admit. Modern Stoic. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Osho, in the realm of romance, the core of any thriving relationship is the deep understanding and bond shared between two people. However, within this connection, women often harbor unspoken desires, longings they may never voice, even to the man they care for. These are not demands for material things or self-centered wishes. Rather, they are heartfelt cravings for emotional intimacy, safety, and respect. They yearn for reassurance that their emotional well-being matters, for trust to thrive, and for romance to remain alive. While modern culture encourages open dialogue about relationships, there still exist desires that women often keep hidden in the shadows. These desires are more about emotional fulfillment than material gain, focusing on trust, understanding, and a subtle but consistent connection. Despite living in an age where conversations about love are encouraged, these deep needs remain unsaid, leaving a space where only true emotional attunement can reach. In this essay, we'll explore the 13 secret desires women crave from their partners but may never openly share. These are the quiet longings for understanding, respect, romance, and genuine emotional support. 1. The ability to admit mistakes and change. You must understand that women don't expect you to be perfect. No. They don't want a flawless partner who can do no wrong, because that's just not realistic. But here's the deal: women deeply crave a man who can admit when he's wrong. It's not about being right all the time. It's about being able to own up to your mistakes and take responsibility. This is where the blessing of Stoicism comes into play, where your growth is rooted in maturity and self-awareness. Women are drawn to a man who doesn't shy away from his errors but is willing to confront them head-on, apologize sincerely, and take the necessary steps to improve. This act of humility isn't just about saying sorry. It's about the quiet strength that comes from acknowledging your flaws and using them as stepping stones toward a better you. You must recognize that a modern Stoic understands this principle true. Strength lies not in perfection, but in the courage to evolve and learn from your missteps. Don't underestimate the power of growth in a relationship. When you can show that you are capable of reflection and change, it creates a bond that is resilient, authentic, and enduring. A partner who refuses to grow, who stands firmly in denial of their flaws, is one who stops the relationship from moving forward. That's not Stoic. It's stagnant. A real man, an old Stoic, knows that relationships thrive when both partners are willing to evolve, adapt, and grow together. This dynamic partnership where both individuals commit to personal growth and mutual respect is what forms the foundation for something truly powerful. So, don't just pretend everything is perfect. Be the man who can face the truth, own it, and make things better. This is the secret to becoming the man women secretly crave: a man who is humble, self-aware, and always striving to be better. 2. Genuine care and attention. Here's the truth, and it's a lesson men everywhere need to understand. Women crave genuine care and attention more than they ever let on. Forget the expensive gifts or the grand movie-style romantic gestures. What they really want is something simpler, something deeper, a consistent, quiet presence that makes them feel seen and cherished. You must understand, the key is in the small, meaningful acts. A simple text to check in on her during a chaotic workday, or a subtle glance that tells her you've noticed when she's feeling a bit off. Those little things speak louder than any diamond ring or lavish vacation ever could. That's the blessing of Stoicism. True strength lies not in the grandiose, but in the consistency and attention to detail. As a Stoic man, you must remember strength is in the small moments of tenderness, not in the noise of indulgence. Be present. Be attuned to the little things that matter to her. This doesn't require a huge effort, just a genuine interest in her well-being. She doesn't need you to be a superhero, but she does need to know you're paying attention to the subtle signals. The way her voice changes when she's stressed, or the quiet way she smiles when she feels loved. This is not about big gestures. It's about small actions that show you are there, that you are aware, and that you care. Don't be mistaken, women don't want attention that's flashy or self-serving. They want it to be real, consistent, and rooted in a foundation of deep, mutual respect. That's where the Stoic lessons come in. True care and attention come from understanding that love is not an obligation, but a choice. The kind of attention you offer her is a reflection of your character, consistent, thoughtful, and grounded in a calm sense of presence. So here's what you must do. Don't wait for her to ask for your attention. You don't need a grand moment of revelation to show you care. Recognize the small shifts and give her your attention in ways that reflect true love, not performance. This is the real profound connection that women crave. The kind that doesn't fade because it's built on consistency, attention, and the daily act of simply showing up. Now apply the Stoic principles to this. Understand that it's the small, everyday moments that count the most. Women don't want empty words, they want actions. They crave a partner who listens, who notices, and who genuinely invests in their happiness. The beauty of Stoicism is that it teaches us to remain steady and deliberate in our actions. This includes showing care and attention in ways that have real, lasting impact. You must be consistent, but don't make the mistake of thinking it's all about quantity. It's the quality of your attention that matters, the sincerity in your actions that speaks volumes. If you want to make her feel truly cared for, you must listen, really listen, and respond with action that shows your care goes beyond words. In the end, this is the Stoic blessing: to show care with quiet strength, to give attention with purpose, and to love with a consistency that builds lasting bonds. 3. Protection and security. In today's world, where chaos often reigns and challenges lurk around every corner, women long for one thing: a sense of protection and security. They want a man who is not just a partner in name, but a true protector in every sense of the word. This isn't about brute force or showing dominance. It's about emotional strength, the ability to stand firm and be the steady hand in the storm. Women seek a man who will safeguard their hearts, offering reassurance in times of doubt, and providing unwavering support when life gets tough. Emotional security is just as critical as physical safety. A woman craves the reassurance that, no matter how stormy life may get, her partner will be there, standing strong beside her, offering guidance and shelter from the pressures of the world. This is the essence of the Stoic life: remaining calm, composed, and resolute in the face of adversity. A Stoic man knows that true protection comes from the strength of his character, not the size of his muscles. The Stoic does not run from difficulty. He meets it with resolve and strength, said Marcus Aurelius. And that's what women truly seek: a partner who faces life's hardships head-on, never faltering, always present, always prepared. When you live by Stoic principles, you naturally embody this sense of security. You must cultivate the power to reassure, the wisdom to act when necessary, and the strength to shield your partner from harm. You don't just protect her from physical dangers, but create an environment where she feels emotionally safe and valued. Remember, A woman craves emotional protection. Do not let her feel alone or vulnerable, no matter how strong she seems on the outside. Stand tall, be her rock, and show her that in a chaotic world, she can trust you with her heart. Protect her, not just with actions, but with the unwavering confidence of a man who understands the Stoic life, the power of emotional strength, and the unshakable commitment to those he loves. If you found this valuable, like, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. Comment to remember I am a protector and a provider. 4. Proactivity in the relationship. In relationships, a man's ability to take the reins, to lead with purpose and intent, is something women crave but seldom openly admit. Women, though often the ones to nurture and build emotional connections, long for a man who is proactive, someone who doesn't wait for things to fall into place but actively shapes the course of their shared journey. A woman wants a partner who brings fresh ideas, injects energy into the relationship, and ensures that it doesn't stagnate into a dull routine. Don't be the type of man who only reacts to her needs or, worse, leaves her to manage everything. Be the one who takes initiative, who plans, who takes full responsibility, and works tirelessly toward strengthening the bond you share. This proactive behavior is not just appreciated, it's essential for the relationship to thrive. This isn't about being controlling, it's about being present, invested, and consistently engaged. It's the blessing of Stoicism that lets a man maintain inner strength while actively engaging with the world around him. A modern Stoic knows that action speaks louder than words. He doesn't just talk about love and care. He shows it in every move he makes. The old Stoic would say that action in the pursuit of virtue is the truest measure of a man's character. And in relationships, it's no different. Women notice when a man is invested in their shared life. They crave that feeling of being pursued, of knowing their partner is working to nurture their connection. When you make your relationship a priority, when you invest your time, energy, and thought into making it thrive, you give it the space to flourish, bringing depth and meaning to every moment you share. You must be proactive. Don't just sit back and let life unfold. The relationship will only grow if you actively contribute to it, showing through your actions that you're fully committed to its success. Be the partner who continually strives for more, who believes that a thriving relationship isn't a passive experience but an active, dynamic journey. 5. Emotional understanding and sharing. Let's face it, the world often labels women as the emotional creatures of the species. But here's the truth. They don't need to hear that from you, they need something deeper, something real. Women crave a partner who can grasp the essence of their feelings without requiring a play-by-play explanation. This is a skill that goes beyond simply hearing words. It's about tuning into their emotions, catching the subtle cues, the body language, the silence, the sighs, all without a word being said. Imagine this, you're sitting with her, and she's in one of those moods. You can tell. Maybe she's quiet, or maybe her mind is somewhere far off. And instead of panicking, feeling like you need to fix her mood or offer some unsolicited advice, you simply sit with her. You're present, fully engaged. That's emotional understanding at its core. It's not about finding solutions, it's about sharing the moment. That right there is a power move that women crave. And here's the thing, this isn't about coddling her or being her emotional crutch. It's about offering something much stronger, emotional strength, rooted in Stoicism. Women don't want to be told how to feel. They want a partner who can sit alongside them in their emotional storms. Steady as a rock, anchored in the calm wisdom of the blessing of Stoicism. This Stoic lesson is about knowing that not every moment needs a rescue mission, but every moment needs presence. You must understand empathy isn't about solving problems. It's about listening, really listening, and responding not with solutions but with shared understanding. Be the partner who understands without needing to fix. That is the true power of emotional intimacy. So don't let yourself fall into the trap of thinking you need to fix things all the time. That's not what she needs. She needs you to stand by her side, a silent pillar of emotional stability. That's a form of strength many overlook, but it's one women find irresistible. The Stoic approach to relationships teaches us that strength doesn't always have to be loud. Sometimes it's quiet, and sometimes just being there is the most profound thing you can offer. By embracing the true meaning of emotional understanding, rooted in Stoicism, you will not only enrich your relationship but also create a bond that's deeper, stronger, and more meaningful than anything else. If this resonates with you, comment below and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights. Comment to remember true connection comes from emotional understanding and empathy. 6. Honesty and transparency. Honesty and transparency are not optional. They are non-negotiable pillars in any successful relationship, especially when it comes to what women crave from men. Women don't just want honesty, they need it. They want to know they can trust you, fully and without hesitation. This isn't about perfection, it's about truth. The most powerful men are those who can confront difficult situations, own their mistakes, and speak openly without fear of judgment. A man who lacks transparency leaves his partner in a constant state of uncertainty, never knowing if they are truly seen or heard. A Stoic life is rooted in truth, in the understanding that we must face reality, no matter how uncomfortable. Women are drawn to men who embody this principle. When you speak your truth, you're not just showing strength, you're demonstrating the kind of integrity that builds the deepest, most unshakable bonds. Transparency fosters trust, and trust is the foundation of security in a relationship. In modern life, where dishonesty and half-truths run rampant, being a man who speaks clearly and directly gives you an undeniable edge. When you live according to Stoic principles, you don't hide behind excuses or false facades. You confront the truth, face it head-on, and stand firm. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." The truth, no matter how difficult, should be seen as an opportunity for growth. Women respect a man who can be honest with them, who doesn't shrink from difficult conversations but embraces them with courage and strength. You must embrace this role as a man. Don't shy away from the hard conversations, instead see them as chances to deepen the connection and build lasting trust. This is the Stoic approach, unwavering, determined, and true. If you want to lead with power in your relationships, let honesty and transparency be your guide. Anything less undermines your credibility, your security, and your growth as a partner. Women want you to be their safe space. Be that by never hiding the truth. 7. Sharing responsibility in household tasks. In today's world, women crave more than just emotional support. They want a true, equal partnership, and that extends to the day-to-day tasks that keep a household running. It's not just about lending a hand every now and then. It's about sharing the responsibility of managing the home and raising children. Modern Stoic men understand that the blessing of Stoicism isn't just in emotional resilience but in taking practical action. Women are looking for a man who doesn't just do his part but actively contributes to maintaining a shared life. you must realize that it's not about simply helping out. It's about being present and deeply involved in every aspect of home life. From handling chores to decision-making, when a man steps up, offering support in these areas, it not only lightens the load for women but also strengthens the bond within the relationship. A modern Stoic man doesn't shy away from this responsibility. He embraces it, understanding that the old Stoic wisdom teaches us that true strength lies in balance, not in power. Don't underestimate the power of partnership in a household. Women desire a man who is genuinely engaged, a partner who works hand in hand with her to create a harmonious, balanced home. The ability to manage a household together speaks volumes about a man's character and his commitment to the relationship. Be the man who doesn't just live in the home, but shares in its creation, making it a space where both partners can thrive. This approach will ease stress, create deeper connections, and ultimately build a more equitable, fulfilling relationship. You must be the kind of man who doesn't just talk about equality. He lives it, showing through his actions that he's not just a provider of emotional support but a true partner in every sense of the word. And if you find today's content very interesting, please give me a word of encouragement by commenting "very interesting" in the comments section. That is a huge motivation for us. Thank you. 8. The ability to make them laugh. Laughter isn't just a sound, it's a bond, a secret language that connects hearts in a way words can't. Humor is more than just a nice to have in relationships. It's essential. It's a lifeline, a powerful tool that helps navigate the roughest patches. And here's the truth: women crave a man who can make them laugh. It's not just about being funny. It's about being able to shift the atmosphere, to bring ease and lightness where there once was tension. The Blessing of Stoicism teaches us that life will throw challenges our way. But it's not the challenges that define us, it's how we react to them. Women aren't looking for a Stoic statue, emotionless and distant. No, what they want is a man who embraces Stoicism in its true sense, someone who can control his reactions, stay calm under pressure, and, importantly, use humor to diffuse the toughest situations. Let's face it, life can get serious, and relationships even more so. But imagine this: a moment of frustration or tension, and then, out of nowhere, a well-timed joke or witty remark. Suddenly, the world isn't so heavy. That ability to laugh together is a signal of connection, a moment of shared understanding. It's an emotional lifeline. This is where the Stoic lessons come into play. A Stoic man knows how to accept what he cannot control, and humor is a beautiful way to deal with life's absurdities. It's the ability to step back and say, "I can't change this moment, but I can change how we experience it." Humor helps turn a difficult situation into a manageable one. It lightens the load and keeps the relationship grounded in joy, not stress. And don't forget, laughter is also about energy. Women crave a partner who adds fun to the relationship. A man who brings humor has the power to change the entire tone of a conversation or even an entire day. That's the secret: be the person who brings levity, not just solutions. Life is long and difficult, and you can't always solve every problem. But a good laugh can make even the toughest day feel a little brighter. You must make laughter a cornerstone of your relationship. It's not enough to just offer advice or solution. Be the man who makes her laugh, who takes a mundane moment and turns it into something memorable. In a world that can often feel burdensome, the ability to share a laugh with her is a blessing in itself. That's Stoicism in action, embracing the moment, seeing the humor in life's challenges, and strengthening your bond with every joke and smile. So don't wait for the right time. Be the one who lightens her world. Embrace the Stoic lessons of control and calm, and pair that with the ability to laugh and find joy. The laughter you share will weave a deeper connection between you both, making your relationship not just strong, but truly enjoyable. 9. Unconditional respect. Unconditional respect is non-negotiable. It is not just a wish, but a deep-rooted craving. Women seek respect, not as a transaction, but as a core part of their very being, in a world that often values them for their roles: mother, partner, caregiver. What they truly desire is to be acknowledged for who they are at their core. No conditions, no limitations. They want to be treated as equals, to be valued not merely for what they contribute, but for their thoughts, emotions, and unique experiences. When you offer respect without hesitation, without the constant need for validation, you empower the woman beside you. She wants a partner who understands the art of honoring another human being's autonomy and intellect. This is where the Stoic life teaches us valuable lessons. Stoic principles ground us in the idea that we control our own actions, not others, and that respect is not conditional. It is earned and freely given. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." In relationships, being a person of respect means leading by example, showing unwavering honor for who someone is, not just in their best moments, but also in their imperfections. Don't wait for her to prove herself worthy of respect. You must recognize that respect doesn't require approval. It's the foundation for any meaningful connection. You must respect her thoughts, her feelings, her space, and her time. It's how you elevate your relationship to something transcendent. And remember, that same respect must also be reflected back to you. The Stoic life demands balance. It demands that respect is not just one-sided. So, let your actions speak louder than words. Don't dismiss her. Never judge her for being herself. Your life as a Stoic man must be based on building an environment where unconditional respect is not just desired but expected. That is how you build lasting relationship, by treating her with the same dignity you expect for yourself. If you believe respect is the cornerstone of every great relationship, drop a comment right now. I am a partner who values respect above all. Like this video, subscribe for more powerful insights, and remember, true love starts with mutual respect. 10. Listening and empathy. Women are craving a partner who truly listens, not just hears them, but understands them on a deep, emotional level. This is one of those secrets they'll rarely admit, but it's essential to their sense of connection and intimacy. The truth is, women don't always want solutions or advice. In many cases, they just want someone who will sit with them, listen, and offer the comfort of knowing they're being understood. This need for listening and empathy is where the blessing of Stoicism can shine. The modern Stoic knows that the strength of his character is not just in being a problem solver, but in having the patience and wisdom to listen without judgment. Be the kind of man who can sit with silence and simply absorb what she's saying without trying to fix anything. It's the art of being present, of creating a space where she feels heard, valued, and respected. So don't interrupt, don't jump in with your own stories, and don't offer solutions unless she asks for them. The old Stoic would tell you that true strength lies in understanding and patience, not in offering immediate fixes. This quality doesn't just strengthen emotional bonds, it builds trust and respect, both of which are the cornerstones of a lasting relationship. You must understand that empathy is not about making her feel better right away, but about allowing her to be vulnerable, knowing you'll be there, calmly listening, without rushing her or critiquing her emotions. The modern Stoic knows the importance of holding space for others without feeling the need to control or change their emotional landscape. If you want to be the man she's craving, be the one who listens. Not to respond, but to understand, to connect. When you do this, you'll see that the emotional connection deepens. The trust grows, and the bond between you becomes more profound than you ever imagined. That is the power of empathy, the quiet force that strengthens relationships in ways words or actions often can't. So, don't just be present in body, but also be present in heart and mind. Your ability to truly listen and empathize is one of the most profound gifts you can offer in a relationship. 11. Independence and self-sufficiency. Let's get this straight. Women crave a man who stands tall, not someone who leans on them emotionally, financially, or even for basic decisions. It's not about rejecting partnership or love, far from it. It's about desiring a man who, in his own right, is capable and self-sufficient. Women appreciate support, yeah, but they long for a man who has his own backbone, a man who doesn't crumble under pressure or look to her for every little thing. Think about it. How can a relationship be built on mutual strength if one partner is constantly dragging the other through life's hurdles? This doesn't mean he has to be perfect, but he must have the confidence and ability to navigate the world without needing a constant hand to hold. Women want a man who has a sense of purpose and direction, someone who is in control of his own life. This sense of self-sufficiency doesn't just provide stability, it creates a natural magnetism. He draws people to him because he is grounded in his own beliefs, his own values, and his own understanding of the world. This is where Stoicism plays a role. The Blessing of Stoicism teaches men to be resolute in the face of adversity, to make decisions independently, and to weather the storms of life without expecting others to shield them. A man who embodies Stoic lessons becomes someone capable of handling life's challenges. No need for emotional crutches or overdependence. You see, it's not that women don't want to offer support. They do. But when a man leans too heavily on her, whether it's financially, emotionally, or in his decision-making, it's like a weight pulling the relationship down. Women want to feel that they're contributing to the relationship, but they also want to feel secure in knowing their partner can thrive without them. Don't misunderstand this as a call for cold detachment. No, it's about finding the balance. Be the man who can stand on his own 2 feet, but who also knows when to share his thoughts, his struggles, and his victories. A woman desires the confidence that comes from a man who doesn't need her to survive, but who still chooses to share his life with her. That's the sweet spot, the place where love grows from mutual independence, not dependence. A relationship, much like Stoicism, is about self-control and maturity. When you cultivate a Stoic mindset, you're not just becoming more self-sufficient, you're giving your partner the space to thrive, too. Women aren't looking for a hero, they're looking for a partner. And the blessing of Stoicism is that it equips men to be that hero, not through grand gestures, but through quiet confidence, personal strength, and independence. So, be the man who stands on his own, with the wisdom of the Stoic lessons guiding you. You'll find that the relationship you build will be stronger, more balanced, and more fulfilling for both of you. If you've made it this far, you now understand the value of independence in a relationship. A woman craves a man who stands strong on his own and brings confidence to the partnership. Don't be the man who relies on others for stability. Be the man who is self-sufficient, emotionally and financially secure. Please comment below. I am the man who stands on his own and builds strength with my partner. Let's hear your thoughts and engage with the channel. 12. Romance in the relationship. Even after years of being together, the longing for romance never fades in a woman's heart. It's not just about flowers or fancy dinners, it's about keeping the magic alive. Women crave the small, thoughtful gestures that remind them of the early days when everything felt new and thrilling. It's the surprise texts, the spontaneous dinner dates, or the unexpected acts of love that make her feel cherished. These acts go beyond routine or obligation. They signify a deeper connection, a promise to never let the spark die. To be clear, it's not about grandiose gestures, it's about the everyday moments that show care, passion, and intention. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. Abraham Lincoln said, "This holds true in relationships too. Women want to know that they are not taken for granted, that their partner still sees them as the one who deserves attention, affection, and dedication." The Stoic life teaches us that control over our emotions and actions is key. It's about creating an environment where love doesn't have to be forced but flourishes naturally. Romance isn't just a phase or an obligation. It should be an ongoing commitment. The Stoic principles remind us that life's challenges should never overshadow the power of connection. Relationships thrive on the consistent effort to love and respect one another. You must make it a priority, never letting it slip into complacency. If you want to master life, you must master the art of keeping romance alive. The simple truth: do not wait for an occasion to show love. Every day is an opportunity to reignite the flame. A woman doesn't want to feel like she is being loved out of routine. She wants to feel it in every moment. It's your job to ensure that she knows her worth through your actions, consistently reminding her why she fell in love with you in the first place. Remember, love isn't a one-time effort, it's an ongoing daily practice, a reflection of the Stoic life, steady, intentional, and true. 13. Confidence and strength. Women, especially those who understand the deep, underlying truths of relationships, yearn for the type of man who embodies confidence, not just in his career but in all aspects of his life. This isn't the shallow, boastful confidence of a man who brags about his accomplishments. No, women crave a grounded, unshakable confidence. A modern Stoic understands this. He doesn't waver in moments of doubt or challenge. He remains calm, steady, and unflinching. That's what makes a woman feel safe and secure. It's not about grand gestures or words. It's about the way a man faces adversity, stands firm when the storm hits, and makes decisions without hesitation. This is the true blessing of Stoicism. A calm presence, not swayed by external circumstances but strong and resolute. When a man exudes this type of strength, a woman can trust that he will guide them through the chaos of life without stumbling. It's a quiet strength that reassures her that no matter what life throws at them, he will handle it. Be the man who leads with certainty, who doesn't second-guess himself when challenges arise. Women don't want a man who falters or hesitates when things get tough. They want a man who takes charge, who moves forward with purpose, never doubting his ability to navigate any storm. That's the essence of a modern Stoic. The old Stoic understood that confidence and strength were not about brute force or loud declarations, but about calm, focused determination. When you embody this strength, you're not just a partner, you're a pillar, and that's exactly what women crave. Don't mistake silence for weakness. It's strength in motion. It's the unwavering foundation that keeps her grounded. And this is what makes you truly irresistible. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Friends, I hope you found this video insightful and helpful in understanding some of the deeper emotional needs that often go unspoken in relationships. The dark secrets women crave aren't anything out of reach or unreasonable. They stem from fundamental needs for safety, respect, and connection. Things we all need in a relationship, no matter who we are. So to all the men out there, take this as a chance to understand these subtle desires and make the effort to truly listen, see, and support your partner. If you want a relationship that thrives, it's about the everyday actions, the little things that show you care, respect, and appreciate one another. Take time to nurture those hidden needs, and you'll build a lasting bond of trust and affection. Remember, relationships are about growth, mutual support, and understanding. So let's keep learning and growing together. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.